Look, there's Pen over there. Look, we're in the car. Look, Bung Bung's barking, being naughty. Corgi's being well behaved. We're at like a garden centre. Well, you know, a commercial garden centre. They sell loads of trees, loads of durian, loads of it. So we got to stick in some new trees. You know, I've been digging those holes over on the farm there. But there's all different sizes you can choose from. Like the medium ones here, over there. See, there's some like little mini ones. You can get smaller than that. And then over this side, well, if you want them, they have got big ones over there. Those ones over there, well, they're a couple of meters tall almost. Some people say you should put the smallest one you can find. It will take a bit longer for it to grow, but it will be stronger and more established. I've read the opposite view as well, that you should put a big tree because it can cut down the time to fruiting by a whole year almost. So we're not sure what the right answer is, but you know, we're going to be experimenting and trying all different things. So yeah, we're getting some of this compost here, and we've also got a couple of bags of other stuff. Look how many durian there are to choose from. There's thousands and thousands in here, so we're not sure which ones we're going to choose yet. And there's actually loads and loads of wholesalers in the town, not just this one. There's loads we can go to. Yeah, it's funny. They do sell really little ones. I mean, look at this one here. This is just a few inches high, this one. It's tiny, or, you know, medium-sized stuff. You can choose whatever size you want, really. I think that what we're going to do is get, like, about 30 little ones and maybe a few of the big ones just to see how they go. It's all a bit of an experiment trying to find out what's the best way. We don't know yet. Every farm is different. Bung Bung, shut up. Bung Bung! Shut up. Every farm is different. Every farm has different mud. It's all different. You can't copy your neighbour. You can't even copy what you're doing in one part of the farm over to your other part of the farm. You never... Bung Bung, stop it! Stop it! So it has to be a bit of an experiment. One thing I'll say is that generally speaking, people do prefer to put the small ones, and people say that, yeah, you should put the small ones because they just grow stronger, they'll have better roots, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's my birthday today, so 41 today. Yeah, it looks like the dogs are excited to get back in the farm for some reason. Gonna let them loose. Yeah, the farm is just around the corner from where we were. We've all arrived safely with all our booty in the back. We're going to be planting about 35 trees, I think. So we've got 70 bags of this stuff, so we're going to put 2 per tree. And we've also got this, we've got some coconut husk and some rice husk. That was a bit lucky, actually. We thought we were going to have to drive around looking for that stuff, but that lady happened to have some. And this wasn't for sale, that was for her personal use in a garden centre. But she kindly let us take some anyway, so that's all good. We've got everything we want. So the roof is progressing. I think they're going a little bit slow, but whatever, at least it's getting done. So I guess while we're on the subject of planting trees, I'll talk a little bit more about that. So I've been digging these really big holes to put the new trees in. I'm actually going to put 2 trees in here, so we'll have 3 here. A lot of what I read on the internet says that you shouldn't dig a really big hole like this. You should only dig a hole that's about the size of the root ball of the tree, perhaps wider but not deeper. But nevertheless, I've dug really deep holes, well, roughly trying to get down to about 60-70 centimetres. As I mentioned before, it's all a bit of an experiment. I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll wait and see. I did read on one website that says a good way to plant durian was to dig a big hole like this and fill it with loads of good stuff, and then put in a big tree, like the biggest ones you can find. All the other trees we have in the farm have all been planted using the normal method, which is basically just dig a small hole just big enough for the tree, plonk it in and see what happens. But I thought this time round, well, we'll try the other method. I'll dig a big deep hole out, loosen up all the mud, and then try to improve that mud a bit as well. The guys are back in today carrying on with the fence. Another day or 2, I think they'll be finished. And then all that's left for them to do is to make the gates here and there. So anyway, my job now is unload all this and stick it down over there. So that's how much roof they got done today. It's home time now, they're all off home. It's about 5 p.m. So this is what I'm up to. Each hole's going to get its old soil put back in, compost, coconut husk, rice husk, maybe a bit of sand. And I'm also thinking about chucking in some old dead branches I've got lying around. So all the stuff's out of the car and I've covered it up in case it rains. Dogs are getting their dinner. So I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner, but as I say, it's my birthday, so a big fat durian maybe. We get a big durian. Yeah. We've actually already eaten a bit of big fat durian today, but there's no rules, so get a bit more maybe. Let's just go and have a quick look in the bungalow, see if anything's happened today. It's interesting. Some of the walls inside have been rendered now, so that's a finished wall there. Just needs painting. And well, this is the first time I've stood under my roof. I think it's quite good. Nice big high roof. Keep the hot roof away from us, keep cool. One of the guys doing the fence, his nickname is Bung Bung as well. So as you can imagine, that's been source of hilarity over the last few days when I'm shouting at the dog and he thinks I'm bollocking him about something. Nice big mess. But I think in time I'm going to grow to like the fence because, you know, it will create a separation between like the farm and the house sort of. Maybe give us more of a feeling of like work's outside the fence and home is inside the fence, but still loads of work to do inside the fence. There's loads of trees in here as well, but nevertheless. So this is our garden at the moment. Looks like a bomb's hit it, but hopefully one day, hopefully this time next year, it will look really nice. Anyways, enough blabbing. I'm going to go down there and do one hole, see how long it takes me. Just pulled over by the side of the road to get a durian. There's loads of little fruit stalls everywhere this time of year. Another one just down there on the left, loads of durian. There's loads more in the town. A few months back it was hard to find them, we had to drive around looking for it. And now they're everywhere, we're spoiled for choice. So for our pudding we got some durian and some rambutan. We've got some different varieties. Penn Sun Taste sent us a couple of massive durian through the post a few days ago, so that's one of those. And then we just picked these up earlier tonight and then that should be good for tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Any good? It's really nice. It's really nice and soft and creamy. So we got a couple of different varieties here. I was talking about planting trees earlier. Well, we're growing Montong at the moment. That's that big kind there. With the new trees, we're going to put in some new varieties so we can have some variation. Quite a nice evening out here tonight. Nice and quiet. 2 jobs left to do. Pop over to 7-Eleven. Go and pick up the dogs from the shop. I think I'm going to give him a yogurt. 7-Eleven. We'll hit that up on the way back. So this is our routine at the moment. We leave the dogs here for an hour or 2 while we have dinner. Come and pick them up and take them to the hotel. Come on then. Bung, Goggy, come on. Are you ready? Come on. Let's get these 2 over to the hotel. Bung, 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 in. In. Goggy, come on. In. So anyway, the dogs will get into a fight in a minute. Me and Penn have to separate them, tie them up, calm them down, give them something to eat. Right, so I've been over to 7-Eleven and got my snacks and whatever. So this is what I got. I got this black zero coffee. This is like no sugar black coffee. Ice, so that'll go in there. It's going to be really good. Cereal and milk, bit of fruit juice, yogurts, Yakult stuff, and some muffins. Get the dogs a yogurt. You want the yogurt? Huh? Right, come on, Penn, come and give the dogs a yogurt. I could film it and you got to spoon it to them. So the theory is give them a sweet treat and it'll sort of get them in the mood for bed. Some nights it works, some nights it doesn't.